But let me just make myself comfy here. Happy blissful day to you. So I want to share a quick, awesome success story with you guys. So I've been working with this client, and he's actually been struggling for a number of years to just to like manifest these business and money goals. And yeah, he's actually admitted that the current, the things that he does is not working and he needs help. So he actually admitted, you know what, I've been doing this, that, and the other, and it's just not working. I actually need some help. So I said, yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, like, I've had some success and I can definitely help you. So I asked him, okay, so where do you want to go? And he shared with me that he wants to earn $20,000 a month doing his business. And for years, that has been his goal. So he's been trying to manifest his goal for years. But for some reason, he just felt unstuck. Not unstuck, for some reason, he just felt stuck. And he just could not get to the next step. He just could not get this breakthrough. And he's tried almost everything according to him, but nothing has worked. So I said, okay, where do you want to go? He said, I just want to earn $20,000 a month, right? Okay. And I like that because it was clear. He wants $20,000 a month, right? So I asked him, okay, so what is stopping you? And so now he's telling me his old story, what he's repeating on a daily basis. And he's telling me, and I'm listening, okay, okay, right, okay, okay. So what emotions are you feeling when you share that story? He's like, oh, well, and it boiled down to fear. I asked him, okay, so where do you feel this fear in your body? Okay, he shared with him. So now we used our techniques to actually release this fear, in his body, the stuck energy. We worked and we released those fears. And afterwards, he felt so light, right? So now I asked him, okay, if you manifested your goal yesterday, and if you saw $20,000 in your bank account yesterday, how would that make you feel? You're like, wow, I'd feel excited, happy and free. I said, okay, awesome. So what we need to do is you need to feel these feelings now before the money will show up in your bank account. Because you first have to become the person who earns $20,000 before the $20,000 can show up in your bank account, because you do not manifest what you want. You manifest who you are. So he's like, okay, yeah, sure. So now we've been working for about, say, nearly 2 weeks. And we basically worked with him to practice these new feelings and emotions of excitement, happiness, and freedom every single day for about, say, 2 weeks now. So now he's already sharing with us that, hey, he can feel the shift and that something is happening within him. Now that is him shifting, because his thoughts, feelings are now changing, and his thoughts and feelings is his state of being, his self-concept. So what he believed to be true about himself is now changing. So now he's now believing that he's excited, he's happy, and he's free. Guess what? He already got 2 clients, made just about, say, $10,000, and it's only 2 weeks. So he's like well on his way to the $20,000 that took him years and years and years and years and years to actually manifest. So I shared with him, I said, you know what? The reason why it took you so many years to try and manifest your goal is because you try to manifest your goal instead of becoming the person who now has your goal. And that made so much sense to him. He's like, oh, right. I said, yeah. With manifestation, you first have to be the person, and then your manifestation shows up. As Neville Goddard shared that, when you change your conception of yourself, your entire world will change automatically. Do not try to change the world, or they are only messengers telling who you are. Revalue yourself, and they will confirm the change. And I just love this, story. That's why I had to come on live and just to kind of share it, with you guys, because when I heard, he told me that he's been trying to manifest his money goal for years and years, and nothing has worked. And it makes me so happy because really, like my wife, Kylie always says, she says that sometimes we place too much focus on the actual manifestation instead of ourselves. Remember, it's not like Neville, it's just what I shared with you guys now. You do not manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. You manifest who you are. So when you change who you are, your outside world changes automatically, because your outside world is simply a mirror reflecting your mindset. So whatever you feel and think about yourself right now is going to show up later on. Now, the reason why this client is experiencing success in his 3D, in his life, is because he's now changing how he thinks about himself and how he feels about himself. Because remember, before we worked together, he felt stuck and he felt fear, and he kept on repeating the old story in his mind. So that was his current self-concept. But then when we started working together, I said, hey, okay, that's your old story. Where do you feel the fear? He told me where he actually felt the fear. Just give me a second. The light just went off here. Just give me a second. So he basically told me where he felt the fear in his body, and we basically used our techniques that we teach in the Bliss method to let go of that fear and to make room for the new feelings and emotions. And when we did that, when we helped him just let go of the fear in his body and let go of the old story, there was so much energy that he can now use for the new story and the new emotions. Pardon me? So his new emotions. So I asked him, if you had to see that $20,000 in your bank account yesterday, how will that make you feel? He said, well, I feel happy, I'd feel excited, and I'd feel free. And I said, okay, we have to practice that state of being every day. So every day you have to practice to feel that way before the money even shows up in your bank account. So in other words, you have to become the person first. You first have to become the person who now has your desire before your desire even shows up. I know we were taught that no, I'm only going to be happy if I see the money in my bank account. I'll only feel love if I am with my SP, with my ideal partner, or with my husband or with my wife. I'll only feel whole if I am healthy. That was the old way of thinking, the old science of Isaac Newton's science. But now we basically know better, right? We know better. We know that, okay, everything already exists right now in the quantum field. So there's infinite amounts of me. There's a fat me, a thin me, a rich me, a healthy me, a married me, a single me, a homeless me, right now, existing right now. My job is just to select the most desirable one that I want. So in his case, it was he wants to earn $20,000, right? So in his case, he just has to select the version of himself who is earning $20,000 right now. And then you ask yourself, okay, how does this version of myself feel? Oh, this version of myself feels abundant. This version of myself feels grateful. Now you practice that feeling every day. And what will happen is your state of being will change. What is your state of being? Your self concept, how you think and how you feel. So, what is your self concept? What you believe to be true about yourself, that changes. So, as I said, boom, 2 weeks. He's now on 10K, $10,000 just in 2 weeks. Now, I shared with him, I said, the reason why you're seeing so much change and so much movement in your 3D is because you are now changing how you're feeling. Because previously you felt like you were stuck, you felt, fearful, and that's why nothing was happening, irrespective, even if you do affirmations, even if you do sets, even if you do it does not matter what technique you use. You have to understand, you do not manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. So you have to ask yourself, who are you being right now? How are you feeling? What stories have you told yourself early on, yesterday, last week? What is that dominant story that you constantly tell yourself? That is actually what is going to show up later on, tomorrow, next week, next month. And then the next thing you know, it's already the new year. And you're still experiencing the old undesirable results. Reason why is because you have not changed how you actually see and feel about yourself. When you change how you see and feel about yourself, your entire 3D will change automatically. So the beautiful thing is you don't have to change anyone outside of yourself. The only person that you need to change is yourself. When you change, your entire world changes automatically. Isn't that wonderful? Absolutely. If you had to tell me that, I'll freaking feel so empowered. I'm like, oh shit. So I don't need anyone outside of myself. I don't need to try and change anyone outside of myself. All I need to do is just change me. Wow. Okay, I'm going to start doing this right now. Like this client, he's been doing it. I mean, we obviously working together on a daily basis, but for 2 weeks, he's already seeing so much movement and results. This light, I don't know what's wrong with this light. But yeah, it's been seeing so much movement, which is so wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So now, if you guys are interested in one-on-one daily accountability coaching, we are running a discount at the moment until next week, the end of February, 40% off. 40% off our one-on-one coaching packages. So if you are ready to manifest your money goals, or if you're a entrepreneur, or you're a business owner, you're a professional, and you want to manifest your money goals or your business goals, we're providing 40% off our one-on-one coaching, where we work with you every single day, and we provide you a daily accountability coaching to ensure that you stay focused, because in today's day and age, it's so hard to stay focused. You tell yourself today, okay, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And then tomorrow something happens, you forget about it, you go back to your old story, you go back how you felt, You go back, just with your old life, and you completely forget about what you're supposed to do. That's the reason why we provide you with daily accountability to ensure that you do what you're supposed to do on a daily basis. So we work with you for 5 weeks. So 5 weeks, we make sure that you change from the inside out. You won't even recognize yourself. You will change your state of being, your self-concept, your identity. So we will help you change that. So if you're interested, you can click on just go to this description. You will find a link that will say that 40% off our one-on-one coaching packages. And yeah, we look forward to actually helping more people like, this client, because you have to understand you deserve everything and more. And you are worthy of all your desires. You are good enough to have all your desires. You are worthy to live the life that you've always dreamt of, whether that's just going for walks on the beach, like I love doing that, watching the sunsets, spending time with your family, just living a life of freedom, playing, dancing, smiling, laughing. That is your natural state of being, So do you guys have any questions? Do you have any questions? Greetings, greetings. Okay, no questions. But yeah, so now I just wanted to quickly hop on and share that, because maybe if that maybe could have helped, someone, and just, reminding you of how powerful you are. Yes, you are the creator of your reality. You are the God of your reality. If it's to be, it's up to you. You're not a victim, you're a victor. All your desires already exist within you. Your job is just to accept that you have it now and to live in gratitude, knowing that it is a done deal. And your 3D will catch up to your new mindset, to your new story, and your 3D will conform automatically according to what you've now accepted in your mind. It's wonderful, it's awesome, it's amazing, and you deserve it all. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Keep smiling, enjoy your blissful day, and just a reminder, 40% off all our one-on-one coaching packages. So I would advise you to take advantage of that, because it will expire next week, the end of February. So 40% of all our one-on-one coaching packages, to ensure that you change your self-concept so that you can become the person who has your desires and manifest with ease and fun. Okay. Corinne says, I still find it hard to keep believing my wish is fulfilled during the day when I'm around other people, especially any tips. Yeah, Karina, you can actually check out like our Law of Assumption podcast. On this video of we've been doing like daily videos. So there's a day 1, a day 2, a day 3, a day 4. Today we did day 4. Tomorrow will be day 5. So have a look at those videos. It will help you. But what I can share with you as well is just to this light keeps on going off. Just bear with me. Let's put this light on. Yeah, so what I can share with you is, in order for you to believe that your wish is already being fulfilled. So hopefully you've had some successes in the past. So if you had success in manifestation in the past, that should basically give you a lot of believe, knowing that it works, right? So you now know, okay, this manifestation stuff actually works. So as long as you have reference experience that it works, then you can draw from that and just say that, okay, because I've manifested $500 last month, I know it works. So I'm going to apply the same principles that I've applied for this particular manifestation. And then you just accept that you already have it. And then the moment you accept that you already have it, you ask yourself, how will you feel if you had that manifestation? How will you feel? Oh, I'll feel happy. And then you have to feel happy every single day before your manifestation even shows up. Because remember, you do not manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. And who you are is your state of being, your self concept, your identity, and that is your thoughts and your feelings. So you have to think and feel as the person who already has your desire. And then the 3D will start conforming to your new story that's in your mind. And you now just remain faithful, knowing that, okay, you are the person who now has your desires, and you express your gratitude, knowing that it is done, 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 done. And then you will see synchronicities happening in your 3D conforming, and then next thing you know, boom, your manifestation will show up. Okay, you're welcome. Frida asked, like, why when I imagine and get excited, why can't I fall asleep in sets? I does get so excited that I think I'm not doing sets. What can you say to this? Well, again, like I said, that you have to understand, you need to read the quote by Neville Goddard again, which is that when you change your conception of yourself, your entire world will change automatically, right? So in other words, you do not change, you do not manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. So you have to ask yourself, okay, what do you want? What is your desire? And once you have that clarity, then you ask yourself, okay, cool. So how will I feel when I have that desire? Okay, you get that clarity, and now you start feeling that way. So you don't have to put a lot of pressure on yourself when you do sets and when you don't feel, excited. As long as you feel the way you would feel if you had to manifest your desires, that is enough. And you remain faithful to that state of being. And how you remain faithful is through gratitude. You just take a moment and say, I'm so happy and grateful that I am now a $50,000 man. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm now a $50,000 woman. And you feel how it would feel were it true. So, in other words, when you go to sleep, you feel the feelings of feelings, and then afterwards you go to sleep. You don't have to like fall asleep excited. No. I mean, like, I don't fall asleep excited. I fall asleep peacefully, like peacefully, you know. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. You have to understand that you have to change you in order to manifest, because you do not manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. So you need to change you. So don't worry too much on techniques and tools and methods, as long as you change. And what do I mean by that is what you believe to be true about yourself. So if you believe that you have to work hard for money, then that will be your reality. If you believe that money comes to you easily and effortlessly, that will also be your reality. If you believe that you are living in lack and you always have to pray and hope for the best, that will be your reality. If you believe that you live in an abundant world and you always have more than enough, and there's plenty money, and you have so much money you don't even know how to spend it, that will be your reality. You see, you have to change how you feel and see yourself. When you change what's in your head, you will change how you see yourself and how you interpret the world as well. Okay. I was thinking actually it is more important to manifest being happy than money, because if you have money and still not happy and not even enjoying, exactly, yeah. I mean, I manifested lots of monies, and I was like so unhappy. I couldn't even, smile and stuff like that. So I can tell you that, yeah, you wanna ask yourself why you want the money, and you want to ask yourself, how will you feel if you had that money? And then feel that way before the money even comes. Feel that way every single day before the money even comes. And then when the money comes, it's not even going to be like it will just be like okay, this is it. But you will still feel so fulfilled, because you would know that you have given yourself that gift, because the desire is within you. So if you want to be married now, the only reason why you want to be married is because you want to feel love. But you can feel love right now. You can close your eyes and feel the love within yourself. You can feel how much you appreciate yourself, how much you love yourself, how much you're grateful for yourself, the compassion that you have for yourself. You can feel that right now within. And when you feel that way right now, and then all of a sudden your 3D conforms, and you go to the shop or you go to a restaurant, and all of a sudden you meet a person, boom, that's your partner. Why? Because you've changed your state of being. Your state of being is now one of love instead of one of lack. Okay, you think the 10 minutes method actually works? Because it's hard for me to robotically affirm all day long. Thanks for teaching us about manifestation, by the way. Really appreciate it. Yeah. So again, Popa, the methods, the tools, and the techniques, it's not the tools, the methods, and the techniques that actually works. You have to understand that you work. So you are the actual main manifestation, because remember, you actually have to change you in order to manifest. So when you look at all these videos about, use this technique, use that method, use that, yeah, they all work. But you have to understand that the reason why they work is because you believe that it's working and you assume that it would work. But you were actually the one that made it work. So in other words, you are the best technique, tool, and method. That's why you have to change you. So you have to ask yourself, how do you feel about yourself right now? How do you feel about yourself right now? Do you feel as the person who now has your desire, or do you feel as the person who is still waiting for your desire? Do you feel as the person who needs to do all these different methods, techniques, and stuff to get your desire? Because if that's how you feel, you are in lack, and you are going to wait until Jesus comes back for your desire. And we know that that's not anytime soon. That's African time, you know? So, to recap, you do not manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. So if you want to manifest $5,000, you have to become the person who already has $5,000 in their account. You have to ask yourself, how does a person think and feel that has $5,000? The moment you have that clarity, you practice that new state of being, that new self concept on a daily basis. And how you practice it is through gratitude. Because gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. You can only say thank you for something that is happening to you or that has happened to you. Okay, so having said that, it was awesome. I just wanted to jump on and share with you guys that awesome, success stories. So as just a quick reminder again, we run at the moment we're running a discount on our one-on-one packages, 40% off one-on-one packages. So if you looking for help, if you're looking for accountability, if you're looking just for someone to actually take your manifestation journey to the next level, we do offer 40% discount on our one-on-one, coaching packages, and where we will be working with you daily, every single day, to ensure that you shift from the person who does not have your desire to the person who now has your desire. And let me tell you, that's a beautiful state because you feel so free, you feel so grateful, you feel so abundant, and you feel powerful knowing that you can have it all, you can be it all, and there's nothing you cannot have on this planet in this 3D. You have to understand, you are God of your reality, and you can be, do, have anything, no matter how big or how small. It's a beautiful thing. You deserve it, you are worthy of it, and you're good enough to have that. Why? Because you are the creator of your reality. If it's to be, it's up to you. So so if you are interested in one-on-one coaching, 40% off on our single sessions and on our 5-week sessions as well. You can click on the description below and you can take advantage of that. So having said that, enjoy your blissful day, keep smiling, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers, bye.